That's unbelievable, isn't it? G'day everyone, welcome back to Steve's Place Down Under. Today we're going to see if we can get the Mammoth Major going, the AEC that I bought for some reason. So it's only a 5-minute drive up the road to my mate's place. I got it off him, and all we've had to bring is some batteries because I'm going to use their tools rather than put a kit together. So it hasn't gone in, I think, between 8 and 10 years, but it could be more, could be less. We'll get that confirmation when we get there. If we get it going, move it out of where it is, then we might come home and get a truck, flat top, and go back up and pick it up, whether it's today or next weekend. But anyway, we'll know what we're doing then, if we can load it onto a ramp or something like that, but we'll see how she goes. Okay everyone, here she is. So I'm not sure if it's a Marshall or a Mammoth Major. You tell me what you think. I've been told it's both, and research tells me it's both. So some of you pommy blokes or lovers of these British machines may know what she is over me, but anyway, I'll mark it as a Mammoth Major. So it's in some fairly rough terrain here. I believe between I was just told 8 and 10 years it sat here. Was driven here. We're just going to pull that vine off it. We're going to check the oil and water and fuel and all that sort of stuff, and put some batteries in her and bleed her up and see if we can get it going and get it out of here. So get her up onto the flap there where we can see it a bit better. Got a Leyland in it. The model number I'm not too sure. The grill does exist, but my mate Bill said that's here somewhere. It is a tipper, obviously. It's got old batteries in it. I brought a couple of new ones up. All it's missing is these quarter guards here, but that doesn't matter. I'm probably not going to register it, but you never know. Can't tell you the engine model or what transmission or anything's in it. I got no idea about some of this British stuff. I've never played with it. Lifting the engine cover up inside might reveal what she actually is. And be careful of these bastards when you're playing with stuff here in Australia. Not only on old equipment, they'll build on new stuff. And they're silent. And when they bite, they really, really hurt. You can't hear them flying around you. Next minute, whack. Okay, I'll pull this choco vine off at first. Choco vines grow on all the good gear. Gets really itchy, this stuff. That's got like a white milk inside of it. Try and get up there. Okay, I just noticed, I didn't notice last time, that cap, that exhaust pipe, there's no cap on the top. So all I can pray for is that flex pipe let the water out of any rain that she's been through, and we've had a lot over that time, so there is a bit of a bend down into that manifold. Hopefully it's dripped out of some hole or something in it and hasn't gone into the engine, but we're soon going to see. Phew. That's what's inside these these chocos. One's been dragged in there, I'd say. See? Obviously dried out, but that's where it come from. I'd say a rat's dragged it in there. So you got to drive her out of here too, you know that. Okay, we'll get the bonnet open on her.
Was that on in there last time? Or you didn't look?
Oh, I did look, but didn't take any notice. Okay, here she is. It's fairly rough, but still in pretty good order for the age of it, I reckon. Hasn't been in the shed for a long time. Let's see what engine's in her. Mighty Leyland. If any of you Leyland blokes can identify that. Check the oil in the water under here. Well, she's right on the mark with oil. They'd be over full if anything was getting into it. I'm not going to drop it, I'm not going to change it, I'm not laying under it here where it is. If it had water laying in it, it'd be over the mark. So that's the way I'm going to look at it in this snaky territory we're in here. She's definitely going to need some water, so I'll just put straight water in it. I'll get out and get some of that. So as I said, we're just going to do the bare necessities to get it out of this area it's in. Rats and snakes and wasps and all sorts of stuff. So I don't really like cranking them up not knowing if there's water on the bottom of the sump or anything, but I'm going to. Maxies are all locked on, so we're not going to tow it or anything. We need to get air up to get it out of here. I'm sure it's got Maxies on it. I know it's got air boosters. She didn't hold too much, really, after the time it sat here. The belt is on there and tight, but I can't really... Oh no, clutch just stuck down. She's not going to move anywhere. I'd say it's hydraulic and I just pushed it down. Push that pedal down so you can see it moving. Oh, it must be higher up. I don't know how you access that. The grill comes out of her or what? Okay, so we've got batteries in her. Ones I brought up, I didn't film that because he was doing it when I was in the cab. So I just pushed the clutch down, it stayed in. I'm assuming it's hydraulic. Which means it's not going to be able to go into gear today unless I can quickly fix it, which I don't think I can. Once those masters push in, they generally need rebuilding. Got power here. She's locked. She's either hydraulic or she's rooted. I'll get on the other side of her, see if we can get her up. Oh. Got to roll the seat forward too, I think, with a look of it.
I think the seat stays there.
Yeah, that's what I mean too. She's rolling forward with her. Oh, it just dropped. It's not going to fall, is it? Let it. What's stopping it going right over? Is that front mount look all right? She just dropped in that corner.
Yeah, it's still on there. It definitely hasn't gone anywhere. It looks like it's all there. Hard to see, they left fucking half of it there.
It's not rust or anything though, is it? There's a stopper on this side.
Is there?
Yeah.
You gonna catch it?
It's got it now, yeah. There's no top on that, and she's come straight down and filled that manifold up. So we're going to try and free her up. Not ideal, but anyway, starter is working, but she's just locked. Okay, big things happening here, everyone. The rats are going to get woken up with the look of her. Uncle Shane's just got the flywheel spinning, and there's just a spot in there, looks like where a starter or a drive of some sort went into the, you can see the teeth on the ring gear. Reckon she's hydraulicing? Yeah. Well, if you give the key, but just don't want to bend the rod either. Should go the opposite way to what you do. Oh.
I wouldn't stand there.
Kids, hop in the car.
Seriously, Jay. This isn't good news, everyone. Something this big, you can't have these sort of problems. Okay, we're going to probably wind it with the fuel off. Don't really want to pull them squirters out in this location we're in. I don't want to bend a rod or anything either. Okay, we're holding the fuel off. We're just going to give her a few revolutions, try and clear her throttle here a little bit. This is unbelievable. I don't want to bend a rod. We may have to take the injectors out. That's unbelievable, isn't it? Why isn't it locked?
Good pommy stuff.
An old pommy gear, mate. Yeah. We don't take the bottom off that pre-cleaner either, off the air cleaner. Take the squirters out, you reckon?
You want to turn it back again?
Huh?
You want to turn it back? Give it
is out and clean and blow all this water out. A bit would have got into the sump too, so we just lower the level of that a little bit. You probably only want to get what water's out of it and then run it and flush it again with clean oil. Wouldn't be in them all either, only be the ones that the valve was open on, but anyway, it'll take long. What's amazed me is it hasn't seized. Like it's, I think we've caught her in time, eh? I don't think we've got compressed air here down in the paddock where we are. Should have a mask on doing this too. Oof. It's 2 copper washers I've dropped.
It's probably going to start.
What do we do with that clutch, you reckon? Probably have to rebuild it, would we?
Yeah. Hey, the cylinders
Pushed in and stayed there.
stayed there. It's been full of fluid, you might be lucky, hasn't it? Hurt us too much. You still get rubbers for it?
Huh?
You need some rubbers for it.
For the door.
That's right from here.
She's fairly unique, isn't it? How that,
That's what I was thinking when they build it, but anyway.
how that works. Okay, what did you do with them bars? Oh, they're
Just
still
under-
here.
There's one hook bar under that, isn't it? Heel bar?
There is.
Under that socket, single.
Have you got a knock-on-meter? I don't really like doing this. They've got rubbers under them too, like they've sealed to a degree, but oh. What a prick. Sit them up there out of the way. All right, everyone, see if we can squeeze some water out of her. Ooh, she's blowing this way. It'll burn out, won't it? You still got air up?
You want air?
Yeah, you got air in that one. That's leaking pretty well, that, isn't it? Great. Fuel. So we're limited for tools here, so just clean them up the best we can. Right on it? Where do you get that?
Oh, I can't remember. The box of bloody hammers for the grinder, I think.
Yeah. Some of them are pretty tidy still.
Oh, I don't know. That's good.
Not.
No.
You might not have got any in her.
I think it was full. You'd expect that, but
Yeah.
anyhow.
Okay, I don't know the spec, everyone, but I'm just gonna feel it.
Put some levers in it.
Oh, it has, yeah. I wouldn't know where to start with all that. Got the Edbro hoist controller, huh? We've got the injectors back in. We're just replacing this bit of fuel line that was split here. Got little cable ties, it's not high pressure. Coming off the barb. Just give her I'll quickly drop that sump plug out. Make sure there's, and even though we have stirred it up, just any water that's laying there to get it out. Probably a bit too late for that, but. All right, I'm going to bleed the air out of the pump here after changing that hose. We just took the plug out. There's a couple of drops of water, but the rest is oil, so I'm happy to run it, flush it, then we'll change it properly later on. Oh, she goes. It's definitely fuel, not water. And then we'll give her a few winds with all these lines undone, make sure she's up there. Okay, everyone, we're looking for, going to bleed all the fuel out of these lines. Majority of them are there. He's had the air cleaner, it's got an oil bath on it. We've had that off to make sure it wasn't full and sucking in that water out of that. Just keep those spanners with me in case something, I need to quickly undo something. Oh. Oh mate, give her a go, so she's not stuck. Now we flatten the battery, getting all the water out.
I've got some start, you bastard.
Have you? Just while he was getting the loader going so we could jump start it, I pulled this off because the clutch went straight to the floor and stuck in, so Probably take that home and put a new seal in it, hone it out. Hopefully that's all it needs. And we can move it. Go, Ron, we're jump starting it off this loader because it's 24 volt as well. I think we wore the batteries down getting the water out of it, so you may hear that in the background, but we'll just have to wait and see. Just watch blows out of there. Try again, mate. Where's them side cutters in case I've got in case the rack's stuck. Righto. On oil pressure. Pretty good oil pressure. Are you hot, lizard? Get some off the phone for the members. Should go again. Charging too. That's the loader did it. Filling up there. Hose is getting hot like it's pumping. Not moving much, is it? Coming out here the whole time, too. That's good. That's a diaphragm. Get enough up, she'll pull up and get it out of here.
Yeah. Expand the liner.
How do we get her back over? Right? You filming?
The seat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, pull the seat up. Bit more, bit more.
Hang on, move. Come back down. Okay.
actually got a latch on this side. Meant to be spring activated, but it's okay, Run. Hope you enjoyed that. She runs really well. Next thing is to get that clutch master working. So it didn't take much to push it in, but it stayed there. Then the pedal stayed on the floor. So I'll pull it apart on the bench at home. Might have to run into town and get a rubber. It looks only like 3/4 or something like that, or 19 mil or however they word it in those days when it was built. And then I can come back up, bolt it on, and excuse me, hopefully get it moving. The air was building up. I think it's going to do everything it needs. It hasn't got maxi brakes on it. It's got a hand brake, so it'll move regardless, as long as we can get that clutch working. So stay tuned for next time, and thank you YouTube members, and thank you to everyone that subscribes and watches.